Get ready for a Hollywood red carpet in Reading. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Local Edition. With me this hour is Scott Schweigert. He's the art curator for the Reading Public Museum. Thanks so much for being with us, Scott.
You're welcome. Thanks, Jill.
Talk to us about how Hollywood is coming to Reading.
Well, we've got a dazzling exhibition coming everyone's way, starting at the beginning of October. The upstairs galleries, the second floor galleries, will be filled with costumes from some of the greatest names in Hollywood design and also some of the greatest actresses and actors in Hollywood history. We've got costumes beginning from the silent era really up into contemporary times. We've even got some costume by Michael Jackson that he wore for a photo shoot in the 1980s, and some gowns that were worn by Madonna as well.
So from old Hollywood to the contemporary,
Right.
We can see all of this through May 30th of 2010. A great way to explore Hollywood really in our own backyards. And you mentioned the designers themselves. Now, many of these are not household names, but we do know some of these names like Edith Head and Bob Mackie.
That's right. Some are a little more household than others, but we've got costumes by Adrian, by Edith Head, as you mentioned, by Elsa Schiaparelli. Some of them designed exclusively for Hollywood, but some of them also had contacts to the fashion world as well, and spread their styles throughout the magazines and the runways throughout the world. So Hollywood had a tremendous influence that went even beyond the films themselves.
We have to get to the celebrities, because that's one of the exciting things about standing next to one of these costumes and just kind of comparing yourselves to the Hollywood elite.
Right.
I want to start with a famous name from Hollywood's golden age, Norma Shear.
That's right. We've got a tremendous costume that she wore in the film Marie Antoinette from the late 1930s, and she played Marie Antoinette. And you know, the costumes that were lavished on this film were really unparalleled in history. They spent about $500,000 of a $2.3 million budget just on costumes alone.
And we'll get to see that in person. That's an amazing green velvet number. Now we want to talk about Mae West.
Right. This is one of those costumes that even though the star is absent, she's not wearing it, you can instantly almost tell who it is. This is Mae West, and she wore it from Every Day is a Holiday, again from the late 1930s.
That very special mannequin made for that costume.
That's right.
Now let's move over to really one of the stars of Hollywood, but royalty. Real royalty.
Absolutely. This is Prince's Grace Kelly, who married Prince Rainier of Monaco, of course. This is a dress that she wore in the masquerade scene from the film To Catch a Thief, the Alfred Hitchcock film. So some great name recognition there
and
as well.
again, one of the styles that translated into contemporary fashion of the time.
Exactly.
Now, we think we're looking at a Marilyn Monroe dress, but this was inspired by Marilyn for more contemporary work.
That's right. This dress was worn by Mira Sorvino in a film called Norma Jean and Marilyn, which was from 1996, but exactly inspired by the Gentlemen Prefer Blondes dress.
As is the next dress.
As is the next dress, exactly. This is the Happy Birthday, Mr. President dress with sort of the nude color and sequins that she wore for JFK's
one of
big
the
birthday
most
party.
famous dresses of all time,
Right.
and moving to one of the most famous actors of all time.
Yeah, this is Sean Connery's from Robin and Marion from the early 70s. He co-starred in this film with Audrey Hepburn.
And really just some of the amazing things that we can actually see. But what does it mean to be up close and personal to these costumes?
Well, I think one thing that visitors will be especially surprised at is the size of some of these stars. They're petite beyond imagination, and it's amazing actually that when you're standing in front of them, you get a sense of just how tiny their stature was. Other times you'll be impressed by the work of the fabric, the embroidery, or the detail. These movie houses and studios had huge wardrobe departments with thousands of seamstresses and wardrobe folks who are working towards creating the magic on film.
All right, well, a taste of Hollywood happening in Reading through May 30th of 2010. Thanks for being with us, Scott.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We've been talking with Scott Schweigert. He's the art curator for the Reading Public Museum. I'm Jill Horner for Comcast Local Edition.